Imagine a room. In one corner, an elderly woman sits before a small, ornate altar. The air is thick with the sweet, heavy scent of incense and marigolds. Her hands, wrinkled by time, carefully arrange offerings. A bowl of freshly prepared kheer, a single hibiscus flower, a gleaming brass lamp filled with ghee. Each movement is a universe of intention, a practice passed down through countless generations. Now, look to the other corner of the room. A sleek, minimalist console hums softly. On its screen, lines of code flow like a digital river. A robotic arm, precise and silent, pivots to select a perfectly formed laddu from a cooled compartment. What if devotion met data? What if the ancient language of ritual could be translated into the binary language of machines? This is not a scene from a distant speculative future. It is a reality taking shape right now, in the year 2025. We stand at a fascinating intersection, a crossroads where the timeless path of spiritual inquiry meets the superhighway of artificial intelligence. It is a place of profound questions. Can an algorithm truly understand the nuances of faith? Can a machine replicate the sacred vibrations of a mantra? Or is it merely mimicking sound waves without soul? The human quest for connection with the divine is as old as our species. We have looked to the stars, to the mountains, to the depths of our own consciousness for answers. Now we are looking into the silicon heart of a machine and asking it to guide us. The very idea feels both thrilling and unsettling, a cosmic paradox unfolding in our daily lives. This convergence forces us to confront our most basic assumptions about worship. Is devotion measured by the effort we expend, the time we sacrifice? Or is it measured by the purity of our intention, regardless of the tools we use to express it? The universe is governed by laws. The laws of physics, of chemistry, of biology. These principles are elegant, predictable, and powerful. Now, spiritual businesses are attempting to apply a new set of laws, the laws of algorithms, to the ancient, intricate world of religious ritual. Split screen, priests' hands preparing offerings versus robotic arm on digital altar. They are building platforms that automate puja. This isn't just about setting a reminder on a digital calendar. It's about creating a comprehensive, end-to-end service that manages every facet of the ritual from a devotee's initial intention to the final offering. The idea is both simple and profoundly complex. It starts with the user. You, the devotee, interact with an application. You specify your needs, your hopes, your challenges. The AI takes this input and begins its work. It cross-references your personal information with vast databases of sacred texts, astrological charts, and spiritual traditions. It designs a personalized puja for you. It then executes this ritual virtually on a digital platform or physically, using automated systems in a centralized facility. At the heart of this revolution is a powerful promise: personalization. Traditional worship, while beautiful, is often a shared, communal experience. You attend a service, you participate in a ceremony, you follow a prescribed set of actions along with everyone else. But what if a ritual could be tailored specifically to you? What if it could address your unique life circumstances, your specific astrological chart, your personal hopes and fears? This is the domain of the AI Pandit. It is an artificial intelligence designed to be your personal spiritual guide, crafting a bespoke journey of faith just for you. It aims to make the universal feel deeply personal. Imagine you are facing a major career decision. You open the app and input your concern. The AI doesn't just pick a generic prayer for success. It analyzes your birth date and time, creating a detailed astrological profile. It cross-references this with ancient scriptures to identify the specific deities, or devas, associated with career wisdom, and the removal of obstacles like Ganesha or Saraswati. It then suggests a series of offerings, specific flowers, foods, and mantras. What is the engine driving this spiritual machine? It is data, an immense galaxy-sized collection of data. The AI's brain is a neural network fed on a diet of the world's spiritual wisdom. It has ingested and analyzed thousands of ancient texts, Vedas, Puranas, Upanishads. It has processed centuries of astrological data mapping planetary movements. It has learned the attributes of hundreds of deities, the symbolism of flowers, the vibrational frequency of mantras. This is the digital DNA of devotion, a vast library encoded into a learning algorithm. But the system doesn't just analyze ancient wisdom, it also analyzes you. When you sign up, you provide personal data. Birth details, family background, current life goals, spiritual inclinations. The AI merges the ancient and the personal. It seeks patterns and correlations, cosmic matchmaking. aligning your needs with spiritual solutions. Once the AI designs your puja, execution follows. Technology intervenes in the physical world. In centralized ritual fulfillment centers, automation takes over. Robotic arm guided by AI instructions picks exact flowers. Automated dispenser measures ghee for the lamp. A high-fidelity speaker plays selected mantras, from digital request to physical blessing. Technology powers the chain, turning a sacred act into a seamless, automated service. Where there is a service, there is, well, a business model. The automation of spirituality is no exception. This is not a charity, it is a burgeoning industry. The primary model is the subscription. Much like a streaming service for movies, users can subscribe to a tiered plan of spiritual wellness. A basic plan, one automated puja per month, limited intentions. A premium plan could offer weekly pujas, access to a wider range of deities beyond subscriptions, pay-per offering a la carte options. For an extra fee, you could get a live video stream of your ritual being performed. For another fee, you could unlock a super auspicious time slot. Platforms also sell spiritual products, AI-blessed gemstones, yantras, other religious artifacts energized and shipped to you. Blending service fees with e-commerce diversifies revenue. When you put a price tag on a prayer, does it change its nature? The model is built for efficiency and profit. It runs on upselling, premium tiers, and retention metrics. So, who are the customers for this new spiritual economy? The user base is really diverse, but there are a few key profiles that stand out. First, we have the busy believers. These are working professionals, entrepreneurs, and parents living fast-paced lives. Another major demographic is the global diaspora, second-generation immigrants living far from their ancestral homeland. The AI service bridges this gap. Then there are the modern seekers. They're drawn to the AI's data-driven approach. And finally, the elderly and the infirm. It lets them continue lifelong practices with dignity and independence. A simple voice command or a tap can start a meaningful ritual. The AI isn't a cold machine. It's an enabler, a tool of accessibility that helps sustain identity and well-being. As we hand over our rituals to algorithms, we really have to confront the ghost in the machine. The question of authenticity. What actually makes a ritual real? Is it the precise execution of steps, which a machine can do perfectly? Or is it the bhakti, the love, the devotion, the focused intention of the worshipper? Critics argue that automating puja strips it of its very essence. They say that the struggle, the effort, the personal sacrifice of time and energy is an integral part of the offering. By outsourcing this effort, are we just performing an empty gesture? Is it a meaningful spiritual act, or just a sophisticated form of spiritual entertainment? If a machine can perform our prayers for us, what is our role? Are we active participants in our own spiritual lives, or have we become passive consumers? Privacy is another honestly cosmic-sized concern. These platforms collect some of our most sensitive data, not just our names and addresses, but our deepest fears, our greatest hopes, our family problems, and our spiritual beliefs. Who owns this data? How is it being protected? Could it be used to manipulate users or sold to third parties? So how do the traditional keepers of the flame, the priests, pandits? Their reactions are just as complex and varied as the traditions they uphold. Many are deeply skeptical. Some even feel threatened. They see automation as a direct challenge to their role, more than ritual mechanics. A human priest offers counseling, provides context, they're part of a community. An AI, they argue, just can't replicate that. But not all leaders oppose it. A growing number are cautiously optimistic. AI as a tool, not a replacement. These pragmatists see faith needing to adapt to survive. They imagine reaching a global audience and connecting remote devotees. It's not surrendering to the machine, but harnessing it for higher purpose. The final ritual still by a human priest. Where does this journey actually lead us? What lies beyond the event horizon of our current technology? The automation of puja is really just the first step into a much larger universe. The next frontier is probably going to be fully immersive, interactive spiritual experiences. Imagine AI-guided meditation, where a program monitors your biometric data, your heart rate, your brain waves, and adjusts the guided audio in real time to lead you into a deeper state of mindfulness. We can totally foresee a future with holographic gurus. An AI, imbued with the collected teachings of a lineage of masters, could appear as a three-dimensional interactive hologram right in your living room. As we merge our ancient traditions with our most advanced technologies, Are we enhancing a sacred practice, or are we just creating a sophisticated placebo?